Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in for the start of a new campaign. I'm going to be picking up with Tzeentch and the Changeling. Legendary Immortal Empires, as always. A little housekeeping before we get started. If you're new here, just stumbled across the channel for the first time, do please make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button down below. Notification bell's down there if you want to know when I'm going live. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down there if you want to support the channel. Memberships, things like that are also down there as well. Let's hop over and take a look at what we're getting ourselves into here. So, the Changeling, his faction is the Deceivers. Starting army, new unit in Zangors. And a Cockatrice, another new unit. Burning Chariot. Chaos, Furies, Flamers, and a couple of blue horrors. His faction effects, immune to diplomatic penalties from trespassing. Not sure how that's going to play out as a benefit. Establish trickster cults instead of occupying territory. This is going to be a completely different thing as well. Can replenish and recruit in foreign territory. Armies are hidden in regions with trickster cult buildings. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. And then his lord effects can shapeshift in battle into other legendary lords and heroes. I don't know. We'll see. This is all new. Starting position on the map is in Stirland. Hey, Manfred, how are you? There is his lore, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Let's take a look at campaign settings, legendary and very hard, as always. We will do Ultimate Crisis. Because he's completely different and it's essentially impossible to wipe him out, there's really no losing the campaign. So, I don't know, we'll do Ultimate Crisis at turn 70, I guess. And then there's other new AI stats modifier. Changing this will modify the stats of the AI in battle. Alright, let's give them a tiny bonus. This is actually this is the new slider, so you don't actually have to take all of the penalties that you would normally take. We'll keep the battle timer as unlimited. Obviously, we don't want the advisor on. Let's kick it off. Let's see what it looks like. Probably only going to do this campaign today because Starfield officially releases tomorrow, and I'm probably going to start playing a little bit of Starfield, but we'll come back to this if I don't come back to it tomorrow. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Oh, cinematic.
As the winds of change begin to stir, faint echoes can be heard. Carried on the breeze comes mocking laughter. With a flair for mayhem and an eye for trouble, the Changeling leaves a trail of chaos in his wake. Each prank to be savored. As he weaves his tapestry of despair, watching as the mighty fall by their own hand. The trickster's schemes spare no fate. Let the games begin.
Okay.
Where to go and who to be?
That is the question, isn't it? Prize for long campaign victory is probably bugged. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Alright, let's take a look at the new mechanics. Complete 5 grand schemes to unlock the ultimate scheme battle. Alright, well, what's a grand scheme? Changing of the ways. This stuff is, I think, fairly similar to what Kairos had before. Our currency is regular currency plus grimoires plus cult supplies. Okay. Schemes. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. We're currently in the Empire. What do we have to do? We have to complete all of these to get to a grand scheme. And then to finish the campaign, we need to do 5 of these. This seems like it's going to be a very long campaign. Win 15 land battles in the Empire Theater. And that gets you recruit rank +2. Sack Altdorf or construct a ravaging host there. Unlock the Regiment of Renown steam tank. Win 12 battles against the dwarves. Raise 75. Raise Tzeentch corruption to 75 in Drakenhof and maintain it until the following turn. Opens a Trickster Rift in Sylvania. Available Trickster Rifts +1 permanently activated via the technology panel and immune to vampiric attrition all armies. Infiltrate any settlement in the Empire Theater with a Trickster cult. Okay. What's the ultimate scheme? Complete 5 grand schemes to unlock the ultimate scheme battle. Completing grand schemes will affect reinforcements that arrive in the ultimate scheme battle. So we get reinforced by Skrolk, Nagash, not Nagash, what's his name? Wulfric, Vampire Coast, and Chaos Dwarves and Orcs. They get reinforced by pretty much the standard order forces. Okay. I guess that's interesting. Hey, Wojcik. How are you? Let's take a look at the tech tree. All right, so we've got 2 separates. Trickster cultists do the bottom. And grimoires do the top. Not sure what these are. And I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do as far as army comp goes. This is weird. You have to use a Trickster Cultist to summon a Trickster Cultist? That's odd. And this opens rifts elsewhere in the world. So I assume that just means we teleport to all of the different places that we want to teleport to. This opens up all of the changing of the ways stuff. And this improves our magic and army abilities. Okay. Hey, Genie's boy. Campaign looks really fun to play. Well, we're about to find out. I honestly have no idea what to expect here.
I must have it.
Not a clue what to expect here. Capture the following settlement. Needling. So obviously that's the first thing they want us to do. And since we're here, that's what we will do. That was this and that. What are our objectives? Unlock and win 2 grand scheme battles. Long is short. Unlock and win 5 Grand Scheme battles. This seems like a really long campaign. And then win the Ultimate Scheme battle. And this, when we win this battle, we'll get a Trickster Cultist. So technically, nobody's supposed to be able to see us when we're in a province. I assume that means it works similar to an ambush, where even though they can't see us, they could still run into us. I'll fight it manually just to see how everything performs. Like units that I've never used before. Burning Chariot of Tzeentch, I have never used it, ever. So I'll be curious to see how it performs, and if I should even bother keeping it around long term. But Flamer's over here. Do you start with any military buildings? Killed the Changeling starting army on turn 15. It's turn 45, and you haven't seen him recruit a new one, and you see no evidence of him increasing corruption. You do start with military buildings, and when we get out of this battle, we'll go review our starting territory. The Burning Chariot is gonna try and do some damage right away. The thing I don't like about the chariots is the fact that they start with almost no ammunition, so they better do really high damage, or there's really just no point. What's their range? Keep them just out of range. And then you come over here and spit whatever fire you have on that. I have it turned off fire at will, and for some reason he's still firing. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? You've got 9 shots to play with. You want to make them count on the units that you would like to shoot at. So why is he picking a random unit to shoot at? Does do a lot of damage. That was a good hit. And it looks like he can fire 360 too, so that's nice. Got a few shots left here. I also don't like the way that they point their shots. Come on, fire! Yeah, that's... I'm already completely underwhelmed by it. It does a lot of damage, but it's pointing its shots at the wrong place. Like, if you could manage to get this shots off in the middle of a blob, it would probably be a worthwhile unit. But that's the only time I can think it would be worthwhile. Like this. If that goes off in the middle of a blob, but it's pointing right at the edge, so it's just wasting shots. And he's out of ammo already. I have no idea if he's going to be any good in combat. You should go chase them off the battlefield. Flamers, on the other hand, are completely worth it. You know, you can chase him off. Looks like he's decent in combat. Get up in the air. Get up in the air. You shouldn't be fighting on the ground. Yeah, flamers just absolutely rock. Alright, that went pretty well. I definitely don't like the chariot. We'll keep it around until we can replace it, but not going to be a long-term unit. 9 shots just isn't enough for something that's very specifically strong and weak against pretty much every other scenario. I'd be curious to see if it can hit and run well, but my guess is because it's a single entity, it probably can't. Alright, so we can create a symbiotic trickster cult or a parasitic trickster cult. What's the difference? You sack the settlement and establish a trickster cult with a symbiotic building to strengthen the owner. You also steal wealth and damage buildings. Control is reduced, and the previous owner will like you a lot less. Parasitic building to leech from the owner. I think parasitic is what we would want here. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I guess it's probably the building types that get built. So Needling, when you do a parasitic, it builds Enforcer's Abode. 4% chance per turn to expand the Trickster Cult to an adjacent region. Zine's Corruption +1 prevents the construction of the bird box, which I'm assuming that's what this is. Alright, so this must be symbiotic then. So this costs less maintenance, is less discoverable, has a smaller chance of expansion. Alright, let's take a look. So we do start with a military building over in Flensburg. Which allows us to recruit blue horrors. And we start with an economic building, which increases its discoverability, prevents construction of disguised trade, which is... That actually looks preferable to this, to me. The only benefit here is Zinch Corruption. Oh, no, you get direct money from this one. Yeah, I saw the patch notes for that. I don't think you need to beat Festus to transform into him. I think that's one of your schemes, isn't it? Or one of your... maybe it's the tech tree. No, maybe not. Alright, what do we have for options for buildings? So there's 2 military recruitment buildings in the main chain. This one goes up to Chosen, Doom Knights, Anything else? Chaos sorcerers. That seems like something we're gonna want. This one is iridescent horrors and pink horrors. Ah, here's our high tier stuff. Screamers, flamers, exalted flamer, mutilith, vortex beast. Barrier plus 10,000 hit points. Woof. And it does direct damage. I can see why that's tier 5. It has 2 direct damage spells? Wow. That's going to be fun to play with. Where is the interface to transform? It's in the battle screen, I assume. Because that's an active ability when you're in combat. Alright, so cultists and Lords of Change. Soul grinders, you know, soul grinders are soul grinders. Okay. And then what's all this stuff? Cultist supplies 2 per turn, grimoires 8 per turn, control +2, discoverability -10. It would seem like Flensburg is going to be our main base of operations right now, so I think I might put that here. Prevents the construction of Limbreaker's Lair, which is what? Is that one of these? Yeah, okay, so blue and purple are the opposite of each other. So if you build parasitic buildings, then you can't build symbiotic buildings, apparently. Corruption prevents construction of occult confluence, which I would assume is that. Yeah, so you can't build the opposite building. Diplomatic relations with Warriors of Chaos, Beastmen, and Norska. Diplomatic relations with the settlement owner over time. Discoverability -20. And Winds of Magic increasing strength 25%. The settlement is plundered upon building completion, stealing wealth and damaging the owner's buildings. This one seems bad. An army of demonic rebels hostile to everyone will arrive. Hostile to everyone. Does that include me? Thanks, Anon. Catch you later. Alright, well, I'm gonna start with this building, I think. Because flamers. And mutilith. And then this building. Upgrade it so I can start getting some pink horrors. And then I need something to decrease discoverability. Which would be this. Or this. I think this. Alright, now we have a cultist. Use your trickster cultist to establish a trickster cult in any settlement. And that will give me 50 grimoires. So I guess we're not going to keep our hero. We're going to go establish a new cult somewhere with him.
The Changeling.
And the Changeling is going to stand here because he can't move.
Bringing bedlam.
Alright, let's take a look at his skill line. Formless Horror. Okay, this is where you pick who you want to change into. How do you unlock them? You must defeat them in battle or form alliance with their faction. They may also be unlocked via certain schemes. Okay, that's what I thought I had read. I don't see that scheme here, though. Infiltrate all 3 settlements of Eredgrad, Kislev, and Prague with trickster cults, and I can obtain the form of Zarina Katerin, Kostelin, and Mother Ostankia if you do not already have them. That's an interesting one to me, because it's close. Destroy the Fecundites and you get arcane healing. Casualty replenishment plus 10% for all armies. That's interesting as well. Is there anything else that's close? Bretonia and Athel Loren. What's over here? Doom Knights. Meh. Razor Sack. All 5 of those. Holy cow. And the Wood Elf faction capitals will be attacked by hostile Beastmen rebels. So this doesn't seem worth it. What's this? That's not worth it. Ooh, you can get Doom Rockets by raising Tzeentch Corruption to 75 and Skaven Blight. Alright, so it seems like we're going to be doing the Empire and then Norska and Kislev, since that's where we actually are sitting, at least to start. So I'm going to work my way up. I think I'm going to go this way, and probably because this is part of it is we want to sack Altdorf, is that right? Yeah, sack Altdorf. That gets us a steam tank. So I think we'll move this way, and then we'll move back that way. Alright, skill line. Adherence available at rank 12. Recruit rank, hero action cost, passive ability Guardian. 15% physical resist is meh. And you get both of these or just one? Looks like you get both. Upkeep minus 20% when in enemy or raised territory, and plus 25%. Oh, for enemy armies in our province. Well, it doesn't matter on Legendary. The AI cheats with supply lines anyway. Enemy casualty replenishment rate goes down, and our casualty replenishment rate goes up. So those are both pretty meh. So they really want you to make alliances and use your alliances to recruit. So this line is pretty... The entire army getting stock might be interesting, but this whole line is pretty blasé as far as I'm concerned. And then he's got his magic line, which is pretty standard for Tzeentch. And then he's got this yellow line, which is his stuff, right? Melee attack, weapon strength, melee defense while transformed. Ammunition and reload reduction time while transformed. Cooldown to all spells. Access the assumed form's battle abilities when using Formless Horror. I don't know what that means. Armor, charge bonus, and speed. Physical resistance while transformed. Spell intensity while transformed. And this looks like a cooldown. And so even if you can transform, you don't necessarily get access to all of the transformed abilities unless you unlock it there. I don't know. Seems pretty mid. Plus 500 barrier for those units will be awesome. I really want to get those Mutalisks. They look unstoppable. But we're going to go with Route Marcher to start.
Curious
as always.
trinkets for my hands.
And we will recruit a bunch of blue horrors. Actually, maybe not. I don't have the cash to upgrade that, though. You have movement? You do. Let's go ahead and just use this guy to establish symbiotic, militaric, or parasitic. What happens if I put a military trickster cult there? New form acquired. Was that part of the reward? I didn't even notice that. We'll gain a random form for the Changeling to assume. Let's see whose form that we picked up. We picked up Village. That seems like the least useful of all of them to pick up. Talk about some really bad RNG. What do we get here now? Oh, it puts up 3 buildings. Holy cow. So I can actually cancel construction of this guy then, because it's already built. Here. And now we can recruit more flamers. And it also built the Cult of Deceits building. Increased discoverability by 10. Another 10. So that's increased by 30. So we need to decrease the discoverability here, which means another one of these buildings. And then I don't need this building here either, because it's already here. And then we're going to grab another flamer. And a couple of pink horrors. It does feel like the economy is going to be weak.
Many hijinks and many souls for the master. I lead.
Alright, I will go ahead and befriend you. Because you'll give me money.
Great powerful. What is what? Now.
And I will befriend you. Because you're beastmen.
Fine.
I'm not going to befriend you, though.
Who calls?
And Sterling hates us because we're blowing them up right now. Alright, I think that's everything. What's this? Formless horror. Oh, that just takes you to the formless horror screen.
Unforeseen, unholy victory.
Changing of the ways. Do I really care? I mean, I guess you might care about this because there are benefits to spreading your corruption when you look at your schemes. One of them is here. Maybe I'll do the changing of the ways there and see how quickly that pumps the corruption up. Spreads Tzeentch corruption to a province via an army. Oh, you can only target an army. You can't target a settlement. So that actually seems bad. Unless it supercharges the corruption. And I don't know if I need those grimoires for other stuff. Yeah, I do for this and for this. So if I spent 125, it's only going to leave me with 106. Which is enough to do some stuff. Alright, I'll do it. Just, if for nothing else, to see how much corruption it spreads. What are we at right now? We're at 6, and I assume that's across the entire province. It is. Must be next turn that it actually shows up. Alright, I think that's everything. This is definitely not going to be a traditional campaign. So I'm going to have to change my mindset for how I would normally run a campaign. Now, one building that it did create was the cultist building, which means I can actually already recruit a cultist. So I think I might do that so I can keep spreading cults. And I don't guess it really matters what I get for a trait, because we're just gonna kill him anyway. So we'll just grab this guy. And I want to send him to Altdorf?
The unfathomable.
I think.
Bless me, changer. Pandemonium is my name.
And the only place we don't have a cult in Stirland is the Moot. But I kind of want to go this way. And that did supercharge it, so it went from 6 to 33. Plus 29 per turn for as long as we're in the province. So maybe I actually do stay here and hit the Moot.
So many souls for the taking.
You can't with a regular cultist? Oh, he doesn't have the ability to spread a cult? You're right, he only has damage walls, so I guess he's going in the army then. Okay, so now that makes sense then. That... Not the schemes, the tech. Summoning a trickster cultist. How do you get a trickster cultist if... There's got to be a way to recruit them, or maybe they just show up randomly for events? Global recruitment capacity. Well, we're not going to be recruiting for a bit here. Because we don't have any cash. I do like the extra casualty replenishment. I guess I will go that way first.
The joy we shall have with that.
You get them via schemes. %10 ward save all characters by doing what? Winning 12 battles against dwarfs. Woo, I want that. Ah, okay. Win 15 land battles and we get a trickster cultist. Current total 0. Oh, I guess they don't count settlement battles as land battles.
Chaos incarnate.
Alright, so what do we want to build in these other places? That really increases our discoverability. And I would like to get money somehow. What's this doing for me again? Generating income. Increased discoverability. You can only build one in each settlement, or each region, huh? It says I already have that. Alright, well, we can't afford any of that stuff right now, so I'm just going to let that go, and I'm going to let our money build up a little bit here, I guess. We'll go down here, and we will throw a cult in at the moot. And then... This is just 12 battles. It doesn't say land battles. I would love to get the 10% ward save across the board. I wonder if that means I can just sack this over and over again, if that's allowed.
We are the cult of many eyes.
Let's go ahead and make friends with them. Not you. You. I don't really care about either of them.
The Empire.
Can't sack a settlement a second time. This is going to be a long-ass campaign if that's the case. So once you've got a cult, you're done? You can't go back to that settlement again? Now, he just blew up a settlement that I have a cult in, but the cult is still there.
Your fate will be sealed.
Wow, this really does supercharge your Tzeentch corruption.
Always scheming. Immortal.
We will fight these manually, because I honestly have no idea how quickly we're going to end up in trouble. I think I'm probably going to get rid of the Cockatrice, the Chariot, and the Chaos Furies, though. And trade them out for Flamers and Pink Horrors. No idea if the Zangors are any good. Since they didn't fight in the last battle at all. He seemed to do pretty well in combat. You should not be on fire at will. Yeah, it's so situational where that's actually any good. Like here, it will be good. Because we're going to be spitting into a giant blob. And even then, it wasn't very good. Yeah, that's terrible that it targets the edges. So we're just going to get rid of that. When they change targeting to hit the edges of a unit instead of the center, it really decreased the value of units like this. What's he got? 2 shots left. And his upkeep is what? I can't tell. That one actually hit pretty well. They're also not very nimble. Alright, let's get our flamers in place. And he used his ammo. So just get out. I want you to go in there and hit those crossbowmen. Same with you.
Oh, a delight!
But, as has always been the case, especially early game, Tzeentch ranged units are stonk. Still haven't tested out the Zangors yet. And their magic is really, really strong as well, especially early game. Like, that's just ridiculous how much damage we just did in one blow there. Granted, these are not the strongest units in the world that we're going up against, but still. It's a settlement battle. We don't need to chase. Alright, what's the upkeep on the chariot? The Furies do serve a purpose, which is they can lock down ranged units. So I may keep them, but the Cockatrice and the Chariot, I don't see the value there. Okay, so you can only do a military cult in capitals. I think I'd rather raise this and grab the extra grimoires and cash.
Today, I choose erasure. The Changling.
Honestly, I feel like his magic is probably should be my priority here.
Equipped to deceive. You are broken.
Alright, we've got a little bit of cash. You're gonna come join this army. And that would decrease the discoverability by 10 more. So it would nullify that. It would nullify that. We'd be sitting at plus 10. That seems like a good investment to me. Plus extra cult supplies and grimoires. Alright, what is my upkeep for you? 425?
A dice roll.
Definitely not worth it. And 300. Definitely not worth it.
I am everyone. And no one.
No schemes to look at there. That's already underway. You aren't hidden now? Yeah, I know. But that's okay. There's nobody around me right now that is at war with me.
The Empire.
And frankly, if he came at me with whatever army he has here, he'd get absolutely clobbered. Alright,
Chaos.
so I'm going to move this way, and I think I'm going to go establish my next cult at Kemperbad.
Change of
We should be invisible now. This army is hidden from enemies.
Bless me.
And even if we weren't, it wouldn't matter. We'd blow him up.
Deceiver.
Alright, and now we're going to add some units that actually have some value to us. So I'm going to throw another Flamer in. And another Pink Horror.
My tricks don't have to result in terrible wars.
And this should get to almost 100, so we'll get to 98 by next turn. Which enables attrition for non-chaos worshipping armies, 7 control, Winds of Magic when changing is meh, and plus 35% ammunition for all Tzeentch demon units. This is one of those few times where corruption actually does benefit you in a tangible way. Maybe I'll go Grunberg next. Because we need to sack Altdorf before it gets raised to too high a level. Looks like Marius is going to go steal Needling from him. And yep, we're at 90. We'll be at 100. We'll be at full Tzeentch corruption next turn. 45% ammunition now.
Who shall I be today?
Alright, I'm gonna go stand here.
Always scheming.
Maybe here.
Join me for some Schadenfreude.
Did he just say join me for some Schadenfreude? Really? That's awesome.
What next? Swap Thorgrim's beard for a squid. Dress as a Finir and lead an invasion of Albi.
Yep, sure enough, he just stole Needling out from under Alberic's hands. If I knew what was in that army,
Absolutely not.
we could probably have taken it.
The deceiving.
But we're gonna go up and we're gonna hit Kemper bad. Throw a cult there, and then Grunberg after that.
This way, that way.
Alright, what do we got? I was going for the extra casualty replenishment. Track army, transfer settlement. That's really expensive though. Force peace. Like none of these seem like worthwhile to do right now.
The joy we shall have with that. Together.
I could grab one more
what a
blue horror.
phantasmagoria we make.
I didn't realize Screamers were anti-large. Not that that really does you any good, because there's only 16 units in it, and their melee attack is terrible. Alright, Tempelhof has already been destroyed, huh? Vladdy is on the march.
Let Slanesh's precious silver apples of knowledge to rot in Nurgle's garden.
Now, for some reason, our corruption's going down. But only by 3. So at its top level, you get an extra 50% ammo. That is backwards. It says control plus 10, but it's really minus 10 for the enemy faction. I wonder if I should attack this first, since he's recruiting here. Military presence of 7.
Orders heeded. All right.
So he's got...
We will.
at least 2 half stacks. 1 here and 1 somewhere else. I think I'm gonna go Grunberg.
Siege wills it.
What's the garrison look like there? 1 crossbowman, and we don't know what's in this army, but I'm gonna take the chance that we should kick his butt. Now, does it tell you what you get when you transform into this person? Yeah, that's just a really terrible roll of the dice for me, because I think the Changing is actually better than Village as far as his abilities go. This is the only thing you get that would make a difference, and I'm not even sure you get access to that if you change into him, because I haven't unlocked that technology.
I know not why the others hate.
Oh, hold on. Who are you at war with?
Speak. I will
Kazrak.
hear you now.
No, I get that, Manfred. What I'm saying is that Village is the worst one I could have randomly gotten out of the pool, because the Changeling is stronger than Village right now, as far as I can tell, or the same as.
Oh, what fun!
Alright, so we've got 2 archers, some Free Company militia. Yeah, I think we should clobber this. Pardon me, I have a text to respond to. Sorry, I'm back. Alright. You got Azazel. Nice. I think I'm just going to corner camp this because our ranged units should absolutely crush them. Question is which corner? That one. And I'll have him do some spell casting. And you guys can line up like so. Cultist is a spellcaster, but he doesn't really have much. I'll probably actually start throwing him out on the campaign map.
For the changer of ways.
The great schemer is forever content to have me roam wild throughout it.
And of course, if I... Whoops, I forgot to bring you guys over. If I screw this up, we can't be beat. Since they have to destroy all of our cult buildings to get rid of us. I think the odds of that are pretty low. What do they have? Crossbows and archers? I will waste some ammo before we start drawing them in. And then if I can get them all to group up in one big spot and get a nice breath off, like coming around one of these corners, that would be great. Oh, they won't fire at him because he is not a large unit. Will you chase me around a corner? No. I can use up his ammo, though. Get that barrier regenerated. You know what? Just in case I can get them to group up, I want to bring him out here. Because Searing Doom and Genez would both be helpful there. Although we've only got 24 winds of magic. So we are going to have to make that count. I think he only gets 3 of those firebolt things. So that should have been his last one. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna force them to come down to me this way. I could be completely off here, but I think that probably is the smart thing to do.
To new exploits.
I don't want to set it off yet until we're in position.
The Changling. Spinning skeins. Deus Akshani. What a luck.
Get up here now. Now.
Moving and shaking.
Just moving and shaking. Alright, never mind. Back off. Everybody back off. We're gonna go back in corner camp. We got decent casts off there. I'm happy with that. Come back this way.
That away. Wimcar we Imarquis. The Changeling. Executing. Out of nowhere. Moving and shaking.
Moving and shaking. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. No.
To new exploits.
Never mind. We'll save that last one for a Searing Doom.
I was always there.
So let's get this set back up again.
The schemer calls!
Keep some of these guys split off. Wow, they're all gonna chase them? I don't know, maybe I do want you back here. Do I have any kills at all? He's got 32. Not gonna call that great.
I'll sucker them next. I will perplex. I was always there. I am you. Miss Papsio. Everywhere at once.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Your barrier's getting clobbered.
The Changeling.
Are they disintegrating already? Jesus. That happens really fast.
The Changeling.
Yep, they're gone already. Alright, so now I know the value of Chaos Furies.
Traipsing that away.
Moving!
The Changeling.
Does the Changeling speak a mythical language when casting spells? That's a good question. I wasn't paying attention
I will perplex. I was always there.
to his voice lines. These voice lines, when you're selecting them, those are definitely English. The thing that scares me most here is probably his archers and crossbowmen.
Achoo! There! Changeling! Deceiver! Wafted! Out of nowhere! The Changeling! Everywhere!
Let him waste his ammo on me, that's fine.
I was always there!
This doesn't do me any good.
Shifting position! Change comes!
Okay, move back. And get ready. Get ready. Nice job shooting into the ground.
This is right.
There's one unit that's just about obliterated. Good work. Why are you moving up? You should not be moving up. Okay, move back, move back, move back. Okay, kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Zangors. Yeah, go ahead. Run into those swordsmen. Alright, I want you guys to come around the side now. This way, this way, this way. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, the pathing in this game. I've already lost one flamer. Move out, move out, move out. Swear to God.
Executing!
Flamers should not be getting into combat. Blue horrors, you should. No, get out of combat. Alright, we won. I didn't micro those flamers very well, especially the ones in the front. I should have pulled them back earlier. But a win is a win. And it is a settlement battle, so we don't need to chase. Ugh, pathing, I swear to God. Wait, I lost 2 flamers? One of them still had 10 models left. That can't be right. That's got to be a bug. How? I'm pissed about that. I had 2 models left and they had not disintegrated. Or 2 units left and they hadn't disintegrated. So I don't understand how that happened. There's no way we lost 2 of them there.
The Changling.
Just no way that that actually happened. Alright, we're gonna do that. And that.
Curious trinkets for my hands.
Yeah, I
Always
no
scheming.
comprehension of how we lost that second flamer. Alright, so that put the income building. I need another income building. Yeah, Danny, but what I'm saying is it shouldn't have happened. They still had a ton of models left. There's no way they should have been at the point where they were disintegrating. 2%. I don't know. It kind of feels like grimoires and cult supplies is just the way to go, I guess, right now. Or maybe just do nothing so I can recruit next turn. Good thing Carl couldn't see me.
Remember when I locked Corn out of his throne?
Alright, so I guess I'll just go sit here and recruit.
Yes. Who serves change best?
Hey, Anon, they're going okay. I'm a little disappointed that my 2 of my flamers were killed off in that last battle. How much are Chaos Furies? 130? As quickly as they disappear, I think I'd rather just have blue horrors.
The collars of Corn's flesh hounds melted down so
Alright, so looking at schemes now.
to make his brass diorama defeats.
Destroy the Fecundites. Sack Altdorf. Win 15 land battles. So none of these count as land battles. We've actually got to intercept somebody. Which means I'm probably going to need a solitary lord sitting out there to draw them into an ambush.
Not likely.
And there's no way we can handle that right now. Port Bad finished.
No.
That. Is this my discoverability in total? It is. So we're at 10 out of 100 right now. This would reduce the discoverability, improve my diplomatic relations with them. That seems silly to do, though. This seems like something I want to do, because I need money.
Me!
The Empire.
So you're really going to have to pick your spots where you fight. Did Carl just blow himself up? I wonder.
I know not why the others hate my tricks so. I only seek to reduce their gullibility.
Recruit 30 new units. That's going to be a while.
I will hear your petition, but make no
Strength rank
promises to act
90.
on it.
He did not blow himself up, so he's still down there somewhere.
If only the master would let me.
Question is, do I have enough movement to get there, attack that, and get back? Actually, I don't even need to get back. I'd be invisible here. All I would need to do is move off to the side.
The mutant end, perhaps.
I'm gonna send the cultist over there real quick
Incarnate.
to scout this.
Yes.
Alright, so there's Carl.
By Sigma.
He must have been going down to attack the beastmen.
Speak. I will hear
Yeah,
you
he
now.
did. Kazrak was down there.
I am
So if I move
but part
and kill that army,
only the master.
I'll still have 15% movement to get out of Carl's way.
We are the cult of the eight.
Do we have Force March? We do. I think this is safe to do.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
I want to get him some XP too, so I'm going to bring him with me.
Change of location. Keep moving.
It will bring in the garrison, but that should be fine.
Who shall I be today?
Yeah, I think we're good here. Valiant defeat, really? Alright, they're going to start all the way back, so I can choose where I want to set up here. And I think what we'll do is... see if we can draw them over here. I want them to be coming uphill at me. How much wins do we have? Ugh, just 20. And I've got to do a better job of microing these guys.
The Changling!
I actually don't like this position. I think I'm going to move over here. Set it up again once I get over there. "45 seconds until they're even in. And we'll try and get it. Crossbows are... why am I not seeing there? We'll try and get it so that we can see if their reinforcements are bunched up.
We are many. Run!
Ready for chaos! What a lark! To new exploits!
If he wants to follow me down here, he's welcome to.
Everywhere at once. Change comes. The Changling.
It'll be kind of an ammo dump, but I'm okay with that.
Traipsing that away. Wafting.
And you need to stop firing into hills.
Let us pass aside. What a lark. Wafting. Everywhere at once. Executing. The Changeling. Sunlocker's work.
How much is that? 6?
Kashzani. To new exploits.
Are they coming down? No. I'm gonna have to go blow wind on them.
Changeling.
And then we need to start working our Winds of Magic up. So I think what I might do is just march around their territory in channeling stance.
Sintar. Wafting. Out of nowhere. Layer of gaze. Nispatio.
I'll take that one.
The Changeling. I am you. The Changeling.
Especially since they're trickling in like this.
The Changeling. Chaos Shani. Ready for chaos.
Yeah, perfect. Get up here. You guys are wasting your ammo there. Actually, you should move back. That's going well. Okay, let's move up. And move up. And all the blue horrors move up. Wow, that selection is something else. And you need to move up on that side. And you need to move back because they're targeting you.
They will burn.
You can go ahead and get in there and fight. Get in there and fight. Get in there and fight. There we go. That should be the army loss penalty. Much better management that time. And he was on force march, and the rest is a settlement garrison, so we don't need to chase. I'm going to take the Winds of Magic Power reserve.
Terribly so. But we do need those.
And then I'm just going to move off to the side in force march.
Faster, whelps. There are schemes to sow.
Because he shouldn't be able to see me. And that finally counts as a land battle.
Many hygiene.
Or at least it better.
Many souls for a master.
So now I just need to pick off a few more armies
The change.
and figure out how I'm going to get my economy to a point where I can actually get a full stack.
Fickle and fine. This win is mine.
Ubersreich has what for a garrison? We can probably handle that.
Deceiver.
Oof. Unless he goes to Ubersreich, then I'm in trouble. We gained a Scroll of Blast. Whoop-de-doo.
With these gifts, we sow change.
A new trickster cult happened in Krugenheim randomly. Alright, well, give me money. Not that money. Give me that money. I could see this being a real snowball campaign. Like, very slow at the beginning, and then once you get going, everything just adds up.
Chaos incarnate.
If he goes this way, he's gonna... I want to make sure I stay in my territory here. I'm gonna go stand here. Hey, go that way.
I am change.
Thank you.
It
Garrick
was
Asgaraz is
I
gone?
who left Slaanesh's precious
Wow. Argwalon went hard.
in Nurgle's
Can you establish a cult in a ruin? Alright, he's going back to Altdorf, so we'll throw a cult in at Ubersreich, and I think I'm going to raise Eilhart. No, you can't.
Remember
Bummer.
when I locked Corey out of his
That'd be a really cheesy, easy way to spread some cults. Win 10 battles with any single hero for a Helm of Discord.
The Commons.
Alright, well, we've got tons of grimoires right now, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to spread corruption massively here by doing a changing of the ways. Because it does seem worth it.
I am everyone.
And then this is going to be walled, right? Yeah, adds walls. Is it actually a wall? Or is it a pretend wall? Because the real danger here is actually the Bright Wizard. Except that he only has Fireball. So he's actually not that big a danger. I think we can win this.
Bringing bedlam.
Oh, it is actually a walled settlement. Hmm. In that case, no.
Another time, perhaps.
We'll go to Isleheart.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths. We should move. I am outside, but part of the plan
I'm confused as to how I'm gonna make money.
stands.
Because your economic buildings are really terrible. Especially until the place where your cult is actually profitable. It almost feels like I should just go to the donut and leech off the elves. How much does it cost? 5,040. And then 10,050. And I'm sure they're going to have upkeep of a bazillion. Did they just confederate them? They must have. There's no way they took Talabheim and Krugenheim that fast. Yep. This I definitely want. Research 8 technologies. Alright, we're gonna go burn Isleheart down. Or, not burn it down, but throw a cult there.
No.
And that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, casualty replenishment of 5%. And then another one here of another 5%.
The joy we shall have with that. Chaos incarnate.
How are we doing on Winds of Magic?
My tricks don't have to result
That's
in
better.
terror,
What do we get for this
but
in this
it's
stance?
much more fun.
Oh, it's plus 15 for them. That's higher than the standard stance that other factions get.
Not possible.
Alright, Yeah, let's upgrade this. The Exalteds would be good. I think it's just gonna... It's gonna be a slow process of building the first few provinces with cults. Nope, he's leaving. Ooh, oh, please, no, don't go into a settlement. Go outside a settlement.
I am change. Pandemonium is my name.
I mean, it just kind of feels like what I should do is wander around, establish cults everywhere, and build the little blue income building everywhere. Until my income's at a point where I can actually support a full stack and a lord. Because as long as I keep establishing cults, they're never going to know where my army is. I'm just gonna have to remember to do proper micro with them. Oh, he's already on his disc.
Cultist of siege.
That was fast.
I will perplex.
And this time we've got some winds of magic to work with.
The cult is ready.
So actually I'm gonna use you. Not you.
Ready for chaos.
Whoops.
I was always there.
Now, please roll the right way.
This way. The change rewards me. Spread change.
Yeah. They always go the wrong way. Would have been, if they were moving forward, that would have been perfect.
Eyes of Sinch.
And since they're not going to come at me, we'll do another one over here. Oh, they are going to come at me.
Going.
So now we want to do that again. Now roll that way. And of course it went the wrong way.
On your word.
Oh, now it's curving that way, but too late. Alright, so I want you guys to move up. I want you guys to move up. I want you guys to move up. I want you guys to hit them in the side. You guys can move up a tiny bit. Okay, you flank that. You hit that. You hit that. You guys hit that. You hit that. Flank that. That's already dead. Flank this. Get behind that. You chase that down. You get over here, hit them. And you hit them. It's a settlement battle? Yeah, it is. Good. The only thing that took any damage there was the cultist. Firestorm Blade. Enables flaming attacks. Well, that's useless for this faction. Everything's a flaming attack. Symbiotic is the blue one, right? You know what? I'm gonna raise it. No, I can't raise it here because I'll be visible. And Carl's got an army in the area. I would like that cash to start upgrading stuff, though.
Aiding Sietch's disciples in this place.
I guess I just wander around and keep establishing these blue income buildings until I can support an army.
The Changling. The deceiving horror. Mortal foibles, immortal strength.
I can recruit anything here? No. So I need to get back over here to recruit a little bit more. And then...
Unpredictable, unforeseen, unholy victory.
And then I'm going to go this way. I also need to pick some of these armies off in the field.
Now!
Yes?
Alright, now we can take Ubersreich, I think. Unless he moves another army in there. Alright, so what happens here? I can choose not to attack it, or I can attack it, and obviously with this one I am going to attack it. Because this will count as a field battle. As a matter of fact, I think I can just auto-resolve that one.
Let us bring them change.
Yeah, that was fine.
You shall all embrace the freedom that death brings.
Alright, and that counted as a land battle.
Summon the Electicats. Who shall I be today?
That will be nice later, but not right now.
With these gifts, we sow change.
Now, I can make it to Ubersreich. I don't know if he has an army at Helmgart.
Welcome to a state.
Military presence of 3. So this is his only army here. And he's got a full stack over here. But we don't know if he's got anything here.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be
Oh, and he's going after Vladdy right now, which that should help me.
Bringing back.
So the only question is, do I think I could win this in a walled settlement battle? I don't know what they have for towers. Do I have any regiments of renown available?
Of unwelcome.
Yeah, I do. I could bring these guys up.
Such a dullard. More fun in tricking a rock. Eeny, meeny, miny.
He has some fascinating voice lines. Alright, so I would lose 2 blue horrors if I just auto-resolve this, and I think that's actually a decent trade for me to not have to deal with a walled settlement battle. Because I don't have anything that can stalk. So I can't stealth cap it. Will be invisible.
My cantrips and capers will
We need to go recruit anyway. Boy.
There are seekers after wisdom.
So we'll replenish. We'll move back over here and recruit. And then we'll move north.
The deceiving horror. Curious trinkets for my hands.
And I think what we'll do next is go blow up the Fecundites. Since that is a scheme.
As fate demands.
That is 5,000 to upgrade that. I agree, Anon. It's probably not possible to lose the It might be possible to lose the campaign very early if you've only got like 1 or 2 cults established and you somehow manage to get your army wiped out and they discover and destroy your cults, but I think the odds of that happening are
Always scheming.
next to nothing. Alright, what happens if I upgrade my economic building over here? This guy. It doesn't really get me a ton more cash.
No. Never.
My discoverability is still almost next to nothing. This one is at 0. That building would be redundant. This is the only building I don't have over here. And I'm going to keep the rest of my cash to recruit with. Do I have any more cultists available? No. I do have Iridescent Horrors next turn, though.
Statecraft is the folly of the doomed.
No. And that's the funny thing is, at this point, being declared war, someone declaring war on me doesn't really mean much. So now I need to recruit some units that will help me take Altdorf. Which means I either need something that, at least one unit that has stock, and I don't know if I have any of those available. Or some units with siege. And we are now at 100 siege corruption here. This one's going down a bit.
Only the master understands.
So should I build a corruption building? Maybe? Plus 100 discoverability. That's a bad idea. Plus 10. So I need something in this settlement that's going to knock the discoverability down a little bit. And then we'll build a corruption building. And I kind of feel like I want to bring up another lord, maybe. But not with any of those traits. I've got to figure out a way to start intercepting these armies out in the field, too. Like, I guess it's just be as opportunistic as possible. Wherever you see an Empire army near you, attack it if you have the strength to beat it.
Chaos incarnate. Faster, faster! Time is fleeting. No.
I could wait one more turn, and then I'd be able to upgrade this to that. I can't really afford an Exalted Flamer right now. So I guess the question is, which is more important? These units or these units? Chaos Warriors or Spawn and... That would get me to Chaos Sorcerers a little quicker, too. Kind of a slow campaign. And again, this is one of those things, too, where Ultimate Crisis just doesn't matter because nobody can see you as long as you have cults. So those armies are always going to go after somebody else.
That's a sign.
He just randomly got extra XP. That's nice.
I am change.
All right, let's recruit.
Mortals.
First of all, let's recruit... for the extra corruption.
Deceiver.
And then, do you guys... They don't have stock. They only have Vanguard. So, melee attack 35, melee defense 30. They're shielded. Forsaken have better armor, speed, much better weapon strength, but worse melee attack and defense. Marauders are worse in every way. Do I want to grab an Exalted Pink Horror? And then next turn I'll grab 2 more Zangors.
Not why the others hate my tricks, sir. I only see
And that'll
to
put me
reduce
at
their
19
gullibility.
units. Not losing a cult when a settlement is raised makes 0 sense. Well, the only reason it makes sense is because they don't have the ability to permanently establish anywhere. If it was like Beastmen, where you took the main province, the main settlement in a province, and then put cults in the other ones, I could see having the cults raised.
Who serves change best?
But otherwise, you'd have no control over your settlements, your settlement growth, or your building growth at all. Alright, we are going to go for this one. And then we'll start looking at some other stuff in the line.
Change is progress.
And then we'll head... I think we'll... Do I have a cult at Kemperbad yet? No. So we'll do Kemperbad, and then we'll go up to Talabheim, I guess. What's Altdorf at right now? There's just no way we'd be able to handle that. Not without better units.
Greetings, most noble and wise intelligence.
No. We're gonna be coming for you.
I am everyone.
And is there any way for me to get over here? No.
More souls.
Alright, so the way we're gonna do this is you guys are gonna go in the middle. Oh, I forgot I had the ROR in here too. Sorry, we'll keep it for a little bit.
The Changling.
And then the cultist will draw them into us again.
Constancy is an illusion. All is flux. The changer of ways underlies all. Is all. So fear not this battle. Win.
Go that way. Not right off the bat. Yeah, there you go. Turn back. Turn back. Well, that was garbage. I hate the fact that these don't go straight anymore.
This way! The Lord of the Sky arises! Run!
Go the right way. There you go. That time it went the right way.
Charge! Going!
I am you. I'll sucker them next.
This way! Run! On your
And now when I could really use it, I don't have it. Tragic.
Layer of days. Changling.
We are many! Sacred knife!
Come back. Move up.
I was always there.
Move up. Move up.
Moving!
Kill that. Turn that way. And that should be the army loss penalty. I think we just keep doing the same thing.
Aiding Zinch's disciples in this place. The Changling.
Once we get Firestorm, things will be a little better. And that gave us a little tiny bit of cash.
Unholy victory.
That would use all of my money. I'm not going to do that.
failure, gentlemen.
Alright, there's armies here that we could
Impossible.
potentially take out.
Chaos incarnate.
We've got a cult there. We're losing our Tzeentch corruption here
Take everything
and here
you
both.
love.
So I need corruption buildings.
I'll ignore that.
I need a corruption building here. Not that one. Not that one. Nothing really gives you corruption except for a couple of very specific buildings. Alright, well, I'll do that one. And then you're gonna move
I'm everyone.
to Talabheim next, I think? Yeah, that's still really low level.
Who shall I be today?
So let's head our way up there.
I know not why the others hate my tricks so. I only seek to reduce their gullibility.
And now we're completely out of money.
Bringing bedlam.
It's a little weird to me that when you have a cult present that your Tzeentch corruption isn't higher than it is. Especially like, I've got this entire province has cults in it, and I'm still going down in corruption. So do they have nothing but anti-corruption buildings here? That one's -2, -1. So they're -4 corruption. Those are their only corruption buildings. I mean, I'm not producing 4 corruption.
I am change.
Military presence of 3. Yeah, but that could be anywhere.
Always scheming. This way, that way.
I've actually should have put myself in Changling stance. Oh well.
Because
now we're going down.
Flesh hounds melted down so nice to make his brass diorama.
Alright, so we've got some ability here.
If only the master would let me be him for a moment.
Now, if he has somebody at here gig, which it doesn't look like he does, I think he's going after Festus and trying to wipe him out. And of course, they do have heroes that are also providing some anti-corruption. Okay, so he just confederated Sterling. Fort Oberstyre.
I will alone.
I can't afford anything. He has a military presence of 1. So Talabheim should be ripe for the taking.
Chaos incarnate.
Can you teleport onto a settlement? No.
Remove these poor.
Pyrrhic victory for a settlement. We lose no units. I think we auto-resolve this to not deal with towers.
But not fair.
And then... Boy, this is really tempting to raise this one. It's a settlement capital. How come I don't get the option for military here?
There are seekers after wisdom here. Deceiver.
Should I get him to lightning strike? I wonder.
With these gifts, we sow change. Pandemonium is my name.
Alright, so the discoverability here is now 10 out of 100. We can get that down another 10. It's kind of the same for all of these, really. Yeah, I think it's just a slow campaign until you can start to snowball. Now, if he runs into me, which he didn't, so I don't even have to worry about it. Where am I going to find an army to pick off? There's one down there. I could try and grab that one. Who's Durthu mad at? I don't need another cultist, unless that cultist is a trickster cultist. I don't know how I would know that.
I am change.
I really need to find some armies in the field that are not just sitting inside settlements.
Change of location.
Nothing to build.
Always scheming.
Yeah, nothing to do here. Where's Scrag going? Is he at war with Reichland? Aha! Now we've got an army to take out. Wait, I'm visible? Why am I visible? Oh, shoot! I just realized I'm not in one of my own provinces.
Think spare us.
That could have been disastrous. I wonder who Dirthu's going after there. So we got a little bit lucky there. Where is Talabheim?
Who to set at war?
It's way back there.
The mutant end.
That's alright, we're gonna pick this army off because we need to.
The deceiving horror.
And then we'll just move into our own territory, and then we'll come back and make Kappelberg our territory.
Swap Thorgrim's beard for a swing.
Wah.
Player of games.
Going!
What else am I but dust? Pure randomness, spinning through his dominance, yet always weighed in favor of us, in favor of his chosen.
I arises! We are the Count! My master bids move!
And shoot! There!
This should be pretty straightforward.
Scene time! I am you!
The schemer call! The knife!
Ready for chaos! Out of nowhere! Traipsing that away! Out of nowhere!
Puncher!
Moving and shaking! Out of nowhere! Traipsing that away!
There we go. These events give you regular cultists. Are they trickster cultists, the ones that you can unlock things with? Because I don't need more cultists to be embedded in my army. I'm going to take the favor.
Death's for recognition.
And then I'm going to move into... How did I get plague?
This way, that way. I am change.
All right, next up, oh boy. Can't remember how much Firestorm is. 13. Infernal Gateway is 16. I kind of feel like Corruption and then
Equipped to deceive.
Lightning Strike. Win 10 battles with a single hero, got us a Helm of Discord and a whole bunch of Grimoires.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths. Deceiver.
And then we'll head over to Kappelberg.
Unpredictable.
Alright, so we've got our casualty replenishment up. Teleport stance costing less would probably be good, just in case we need to use it. We haven't had to use it yet. But that seems like a good idea.
Loci. What trickster wouldn't?
And we're not in a place where we can recruit anything, but we do have some cash now. So more corruption. My discoverability here is 10. This would make it 20. No, this would make it 30. So let's do this first. And then that. Alright, well, now we know who he's going after. Scrag really spreading his wings. With Vlad being this powerful and Scrag also ganging up on him, we may not have a chance to win 15 field battles. The Empire might be gone before that happens. What happens when that happens?
I will.
Capture 500 battle captives. doesn't tell you what this does.
Always scheming.
I should definitely go after that. It's gonna run away.
Impossible.
Chaos incarnate.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough movement to get to him.
Here, mortals. Here. What next?
Nope.
Swap Thorgrim's beard for a squib. Dress as a Fimir and lead an invasion of Albion. Who shall I be today?
Maybe one of these guys will come down to help out and we can pick them off.
The deceiving horror.
This is such a weird campaign. Is that Tzeentch corruption that they're suffering? Alright, we got him. And I think we can just auto-resolve that one.
My cantrips and capers will have them cursing. Master loves fresh souls.
Alright, we need to check and see what we're at for field battles.
What?
I will happily burn some vampires to the ground. Tzeentch corruption is actually super low now. What does Vlad have in his army?
I will not.
Isabella, his original vampire. Not sure what level they are, but he's only level 13, so they're going to be around the same. Knights of Calidor have been eliminated, I guess.
I am change.
What does he have in that army, I wonder?
Insolence.
I could just go sit here and intercept him. The problem is going to be killing Vlad. Because we don't have anything that targets single entities very well at all.
Melted down so nicely.
And getting through his regen is going to be a nightmare
Defeats.
until we have something that can take out single entities. So, here, Gig?
I know not
Next.
why the others hate my tricks so. I only seek to reduce their gullibility.
Talabheim, military presence of 2. Here, Gig, military presence. So he's got a full stack at Here, Gig. I don't know if I get involved in this or not. Or if I go take out Festus, so I can at least finish this. What's this at? I could wait for Vlad to take it and then take it from Vlad. Yeah, winning 15 land battles here is going to be next to impossible if they wipe out the Empire.
Bringing bedlam.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go sit here
Keep up, mortals.
and see if Carl comes through here. And then if it looks like we can take his army out, I will. Otherwise, I'll go grab Kappelberg, and then I'm going to come around and I'm going to wipe out Festus.
Only the master understands.
We've got a little bit of cash to work with. I want to up my corruption. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, the Empire is just getting dogpiled right now. Maybe that works out to my advantage? Not having the anti-corruption buildings here? I don't know. Okay, so now the Golden Order is also at war with Scrag, which this seems like a really dumb idea on his part to move up here. Oh, and now the vampires are also at war with him. Oh no, that's a different... Never mind. Oh no, tell me Heinrich didn't go to war with him too. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the Empire, so there's no way we ever get to 15. On the plus side, I think our corruption should be better. Carl is inside the city, so I think what I want to do is teleport over to Wolfenburg. The problem is that's going to expose me to Carl. Does that matter? He has 18 units versus mine 19. I think chances are pretty good we'd be able to handle him in combat.
Space is a mortal.
I could also just go to here, and I don't think he'd be able to reach me.
Remember when I locked Korn out of his throne? Physicality is such a prison.
And then we'll raise Wolfenburg.
If only the master would let me be him.
Because we actually have to wipe out the Fecundites, right? Destroy them, yeah. So I can't put cults in there. How am I losing money? Was there upkeep for these buildings? Oh, there is. That's how. Okay, cancel that. And build that instead. I could just now go and put a cult in Hirgig if I could reach it. Nah, stick with the plan. Let's get rid of the Fecundites. Oh, yeah. Reichland is just getting dogpiled by everybody. Probably didn't help that I weakened them so much. At least it doesn't affect my cults. Oh, we're really losing money now. I think it's because we're losing income buildings in all of these settlements, so until they start rebuilding their infrastructure, we're gonna lose money.
Always.
Alright, well, let's blow up Wolfenburg. We'll raise that. That'll give us a little bit of cash. Who are you at war with? Anybody that we know? Middenland. Will Middenland
So,
allow us
deliver your
to...
missive and then get from my presence.
A little bit of money.
Very well.
Deceiver.
Ugh, it's not worth anything.
Oops. I set it on fire.
Oh, you know, well, no, because I wouldn't be able to sell it.
Who shall I be today? I am change.
That's a bummer. So I think what we do is we, assuming Carl leaves, we go stick a cult at Heergig, and then we go take these out. That's going to be rough. Actually, that's not too bad. That way we can stay hidden in Heergig and then attack both of these from being hidden. I need a second general is what I need. But now that I'm losing money per turn... I guess that maybe that's the other question is, should I care if I'm losing money? I don't know. Do I take attrition? If I'm in the negative, I probably do. And the vampires are just going ham. Can we reach? We can. And that should be a pretty easy auto-resolve. Karaz-a-Karak was destroyed? What is going on in this campaign?
What fun we'll have. Let us bring them change.
I'm going to do a parasitic cult next because I want to see if that building that gives you income is actually there.
For the master. Mortal foibles, immortal strength.
As opposed to a percentage of the faction's income that you're taking it from.
I am everyone.
Alright, so here, gig. The border goes all the way to there and all the way to there. This should be easy for us to finish off, although he does have a full stack at Prudent Wall.
There's no leaving here without it.
Just not making a lot of progress here. What we need to see happen is Vlad is going to go to Altdorf. Maybe that's where we go next, and after he sacks it and takes it, we just sack it back. That will finish off one of those changing of the ways things, or schemes. Who's gonna get there first, Heinrich or Vlad? Looks like Vlad. Man, vampire counts are just killing it. Alright, let's see what we've got for changing of the ways. Force Rebellion, Reveal Shroud, Open Gates. Excuse me. Alright, let's do this, this, and that.
The means to my schemes.
And then we're gonna go stand here.
Faster, faster.
And
Time
either
is fleeting.
wait for him to leave
Fancy a play.
Krugenwald, or hit the brass key.
Chaos incarnate.
And I should be in
Bringing bedlam.
channeling stance. Which is the one that gives me a cultist? Yeah, winning 15 land battles just never gonna happen. And we're losing so much money per turn now that I can't even maintain my own stack. They already took Altdorf. So the garrison over there is going to be way weaker now. I never did reset my camera settings. And he's just not moving.
I do not suffer fools.
So I guess I go Brass Keep. Oh my god, he's got Chosen. That is going to be rough. Alright, I think we go and throw a cult in at Middenstag and then head over to Altdorf.
It was I who left Slanesh's precious silver apples.
We'll have to come back for this.
to rot.
Because I want to finish off some of these schemes.
Always scheming.
Who are you at war with?
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter
Black
your
Pit
demand before I raise
Tribe,
it.
the Barrow Legion. Use them.
My minions are restless. This had better be important for your sake.
There's just no way to get money.
Definitely.
Deceiver. After deceiver.
We didn't auto resolve that.
Some tricks.
Alright, so I'm going to do a parasitic cult here, and I want to see if that money building changes to the other side. No, it's the same. Yeah, there's just no way to build an economy that I can see.
Deceiving horror.
Maybe you can do it through technology.
A delight awaits.
The nation calls.
But essentially, we need to wait for them to just rebuild all of this infrastructure. Because we're just not making any money. No, no. Maybe? I guess I could just go to a different region. Like, there's stuff to do up in Kislev. Oh, he left. Can I reach Krugenwald? And the Golden Order just confederated Midland.
What next? Swap Thorgrim's beard for a squid.
Now, out of curiosity,
Dress as a Finnian.
can I transfer? I can't transfer a capital. Alright, so we're gonna raise Krudenwald since we're here. It's gonna expose us, but I think that's okay.
I am outside the plan, but part of the plan. Only the master.
I could also take out Festus, but that would expose me to bronze.
Pandemonium is
So we'll have to fight this manually. Which way do I want to go here? 9%.
set at war next.
I think I have to go that
The
way.
mutant end, perhaps. More souls.
Valiant defeat. Really? Is it the Chaos Knights? How do I want to do this? Do I want to corner camp it? We can't corner over here. We could do it. We could set up back here. That way they wouldn't be able to completely flank us. Gonna get beat up in this because Cav, we just have nothing that's anti-Cav.
Sintian cultist!
The Changling!
On your word!
And then we'll move this all over a little bit. To like that.
What is loss and death to the likes of us? Mere discorporation. Change shall bring victory.
They are coming at us, so let's move you back. You're fast enough that you should be able to do some stuff here, though.
Changing ways! Moving! My master bids move! Spread change! Conjure! I will move! Get there! Charge! The knife! Going! This way! Moving! Get there! For the changer of ways! This is right! A changer rewards me!
That might hit the cliff. Yep. Nope.
Changing ways! Charge! My master bids move! I will move! Moving! Spread change!
Come on. Come on in early.
Charge!
Chase me down. Come in a little early so I can shoot you.
Dark beasts!
There you go. Come on. Keep coming. Same with you guys.
Many eyes shall see! Run! Changing ways!
Alright, fire!
Spread change! Moving! Get there! Charge! Run!
Fast!
Good. 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 All good. All very good. This is going well. They just barely got through his barrier. And now let's go drop. That might miss. Well, it didn't fully miss. Okay, now get back. Okay, good. All of that went well. All of this needs to go well now. Get back, get back, get back. I'm not worried about the giant. He'll break. Both of you fire at the giant. This stuff, not too worried about. Get in there. What we need to do is break the heroes now. You keep getting that stuff off. You move up. You move up. You come over here. And both of you hit this guy. Okay, you guys hit those plague bearers. You just keep chasing that off. They're gonna break here eventually. Okay, he's gone, and he's gone. I think all we lost was like a couple of blue horrors, and that was it. Good. That went pretty well. That went very well. 15 models lost. So now if either one of those armies comes after us, we can retreat once. That should get us out of range of the other army. So all we have to do is beat one of them, I think. This we raise.
Today, I choose erasure.
And then it's just a question of which army comes after us, if any.
Changling.
Because we are not in our own territory here.
Who shall I be today? With these gifts, we sow change.
Summons blue horrors. Yeah.
Fickle and fine, this win is mine.
Should I grab these guys real quick? Just for this turn. Alright, now I want to do... not Reveal Shroud. I want to do Open Gates.
Iridescent madness. I must have it.
And then it's just a question of how far will I be able to retreat out of their range. I should be able to get out of their range. I think we'll be okay.
Unpredictable. Unforeseen.
It's hard to say, though.
Unholy victory.
Can't really see how far his range is because he's in raiding stance.
Never!
We can definitely get out of Carl's range. That's his force march range. And I think that's where we're going to call it an episode for today, as that puts us just over 2 hours. Don't even have to worry about it. If he comes after us, we can retreat and then pick him off. We might even be able to win that. We don't even have to. We can put a cult here now. Thanks, Carl. I might even be able to take the settlement and pick Carl off. Or just over 3 hours today, sorry.
Conspire with the deceiver.
No, we need to wipe you out.
What next? The fruits of manipulation.
What's this?
Ripen so nicely.
Chapter House of Knowledge. Where's that? Fort Chakova? Win the following battle and we get the Trickster's Staff. Winds of Magic Power Reserve. I mean, the minimum is plus 20. That's... I guess that means your minimum is actually 40. Tzeentch Corruption. An ability. Deceiving Shadows. Creates an image of the Changeling. That's the same ability Alith has. Alright, so next time we pick this campaign up, we are going to take out Carl's army. We are going to establish a cult here, and then we're going to finish off the Brass Keep. I'm curious, though.
Deceiver.
We should actually be able to hit that and auto-resolve it, I think.
Remember when
But
I looked
that will be next time. Tomorrow, we are going to start on Starfield. So if you're down for watching some of that, please make sure you come back to check that out. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look today. Thank you, chat, for keeping it entertaining as always. Manfred, Danny, and Non, good to see all of you guys. If you are new here, just stumbled across the channel for the first time, do please make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel, doesn't cost you anything. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up button for me. Notification bells down below if you want to know when I'm going live. You can leave any questions or comments you have down there. Suggestions and those kinds of things. If you want to support the channel, memberships and that is all down below. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.